guys, D1sco here, and today, welcome back to Storytime with D1sco. Today, um, I'm gonna be talking about what I like to call the flashbang disaster. So me and Orange were playing this game together. This was a little bit earlier. We were playing the game together, just trying to, because both of us had some survivor challenges we were going for, so we wanted to get those done. And we got an interesting match. So it was me as Dwight, and I forget what Rift it was, but I was in like a Rift skin form at one point. And then Orange was Rebecca, and then there was a Nicolas Cage with us, and then there was, I think, like a Fangman was the fourth. I don't really remember the fourth. Well, so we got Temple of Purgation, which for those of you who don't know was a bigger map, but then they with the update that gave us Chucky, the latest character, they also shrank the size of the map down, so it's a lot smaller than it was, which is good because it was a little too big. Um, and so we went up against a Huntress, my arch nemesis Huntress, and what happened was kind of interesting. So this match was interesting. The Huntress was an interesting player. I'm not shit talking them. I'm just saying they were interesting. So for starters, my challenge was unlocking chests. I needed just one more. So I brought Plunder's Instinct with me. I found basement, and I was just I opened up the chest, grabbed the item just for the fun of it. Obviously, that's challenge there, right there, done right there. I heard like the terror radius music, so I hid behind like when you go down the stairs, that little like wall that's right there. I was hiding behind that. I know it's a pretty common place. Huntress. I don't know if my laptop, because my if I was if like my laptop was being weird, but Huntress like to appeared to, at least to me, to like what. So Huntress walked down the stairs, stared at me, and my laptop was lagging so badly right now. I couldn't see anything. It was like completely frozen for a good solid few seconds. Although I got a Nicolas Cage voice line right now too, but yeah. So Hunt, and then like moments later, because sometime out like a few seconds later, Orange was dealing with her. But yeah, we were doing really good. We were gen rushing them, and apparently the Nicolas Cage that was with us had flashbang, because I guess he had flashbang the killer at one point when Orange was by him. But yeah, so we were doing gen super well. Then at one point, 100 showed up and I was working on a gen. Orange went to finish that gen, and then because Huntress like chased me off of it, and I got hit by it. So I ended up getting hit by a hatchet. I ran into the temple, and I was crouched right next to a window. Huntress walked in, and the movements made me think that Huntress was like, "Where'd he go?" Because like so Huntress walks in, she's and then just looking around, and as that was happening, like very much kind of felt like the Huntress was like, obviously I don't know what was going through the player's mind, but it kind of seemed like in the Huntress's mind, like Huntress herself specifically, in her mind, she was like, "Where did the Dwight go? Like, what just happened?" So I went back to the gen that Orange was on, that was on earlier. Huntress showed up again. Um, but I just wanted to help like add a little bit prior to it. So then I took off running again. She threw a hatchet at me, which missed, and then exit gates were powered right there. So then, and I was injured, so understandably I was alone. So I was running. I managed to find the gate they were at. I was running towards the exit, and then the flashbang disaster happened. Nicolas Cage threw down a flashbang, blinding Orange, myself, probably himself, and the Huntress probably. The flashbang completely disoriented me. I had no clue what was happening. So I was also downed. Like I don't remember if I got hit before the flashbang or after. Or I believe I think I got hit during the flashbang or like immediately after something. But yeah, I got completely disoriented because of the flashbang. So then I was like I was going the opposite direction. Orange obviously told me I was going the wrong direction, so I turned around, was crawling the other way towards the gate. Nicolas Cage and Orange took hits for me, but because of the flashbang disorienting me, it wasn't enough. Orange then went down, but he was a little closer to the gate than I was, so he left. Nicolas Cage was the fourth person, the Fang or whoever it was. I know it was a female character. That's about all I remember. It might have been a Meg, or I can't fully remember. But they had already taken off and left. And then Nicolas Cage left, Orange crawled out, and then she picked up me and I died. It was basically a guaranteed free win for all four of us, just because the Huntress was being very weird and we were doing very well. Nicolas Cage, the person playing as Nicolas Cage, obviously trying to help with the flashbang. Complete that like this is a good example of one person's move of one person's decision basically screwing another player out of surviving, because that's exactly what happened. Whoever was playing the Nicolas Cage in that match, their decision to throw out that flashbang got me killed because it completely disoriented me. Because by them throwing out the flashbang, I got completely disoriented, like an actual flashbang went off in my face, and obviously him and Orange tried to help me, but it was too late. I'm still a little upset about the match. I understand that they weren't trying to screw me; they were trying to help. I understand that. I'm just a little upset that that decision happens, because I was guaranteed, because we were all guaranteed to leave if the flashbang didn't happen. Because like even if I still gotten downed, like I would have been pretty close to the exit, and that would have been a good time to throw out the flashbang, because then I just could have kept crawling forward. But unfortunately, Cage screwed me. I was survived, but I did get my challenge, and that was entirely what I was going for. I just wanted to get my last chest. I'm very happy to have gotten that, so was able to continue making progress in the rift and the tome, and yeah, that was the one nice thing was I just won my challenge. Me and Orange, of course, after the match, spent a few minutes just sort of quick venting, well, about it, just how it kind of did screw me. We both definitely agree, because it was like the flashbang like did. Now, obviously, we can't prove if the flashbang didn't happen. I still would have survived and escaped, but I know that Orange and maybe even Nicolas Cage, but at least Orange would have tried to take hits. Would have tried to have body blocked Huntress from me, and that would have very much helped, because I should have been so much close. But again, there's. I hope you guys now understand why I called it the flashbang disaster, just because it kind of was. Yes, it was a good match, and I'll admit it was, because the Huntress was kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. They were being weird. It was strange, but but I hope you guys can understand why it's called that. Just sort of because of that decision. But yeah, before I completely rant and just vent, and this video just turns into like not being great. I'm gonna end it here. So yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell, do all the algorithmic garbage. It helps us out a lot. It means a lot to us. Um, I have I've made other storytime videos. I made like 4 or 5 that were like together. They were from the same session of just weird matches. Um, and then there was a comment left on one of them that basically was of basically the person who left it was saying I was too sensitive about like was basically saying, I think there was something about me being too sensitive in there, roughly. Then they were basically trying, and then they were like basically just the entire comment was just negative towards me. Um, they were the whole comment was of that storytime video was just negative towards me. I don't know if it was supposed to be, but that was but they were but like it was just me talking about like a rough match of basically a teammate that had a chance to save me that just let me die on first look, and so the comment was basically very negative towards me, like myself, and because of that comment, I had completely stopped doing story times because the comment being so negative towards me upset me quite a bit, just because that wasn't the reaction I was trying to get out of those videos, of course. And then I came back with me talking about the first ever ADAP killer I got without needing Orange's help. And that video did okay. It got buried. It got. If you want to watch that video, if you're interested, I would recommend checking it out. Not many people did watch the video. Very few did, compared to other videos that had released at that time. So there's that. And then after that video, I released just it was just a video of me talking about a very weird match I had with Freddy like last year at one point. That video completely bombed to the point where nobody, like, I'm the only person that watched that video. So it would mean a lot to me if you for anyone who cares to watch those videos. And then I was debating this one because again of that comment on the one story time video, but I feel like it would be somewhat interesting to talk about, I guess. But yeah, I hope this video was somewhat enjoyable. I'm hoping I don't get any negative comments for this, negative towards me or just towards anything else. But you never know with YouTube. Um, I there's a lot of videos coming. I know the 70 subscriber special still isn't out. Now that Orange's computer is fixed, we can do it. But now it's just a matter of convincing Orange to film them. So maybe leave comments towards him, trying to help me out here because I've been trying. The only worried is I've been trying to get to just get him to film these, and he just won't. It's not that he won't. It's just that we're both trying to make progress towards Dead by Daylight, which is fair. But I just want to get these videos out because we've been needing to do them for so long. These subscriber specials. So, but it's fine. We'll do it at some point. I know that probably after this grind, or if the grind sort of lets up a bit, maybe then. Hopefully soon we can do those. I'll continue to try. But yeah, we have plenty of other videos that are Dead by Daylight, like actual gameplay videos coming out. I don't know when it will release, but I have a video. But the series of me playing Dead by Daylight should be returning at some point because I have one survivor right now who I can go for add up with, and I have them set up already. So I'd like to get them done. Then it's just a matter of trying to get the last character that I am missing. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye.